Okay, fine. The video. It's a video. The video. Should click on that video. Go to the next slide. Go to the next slide. The last one in the corner. Okay, never mind. Okay, fine. Let's move on. Let's move on. Go back to the slides, please. Ram, go to the next slide, please. Okay, we have some challenges here. Let them come back. Let me continue with that. So we had quite a bit of a program. Okay, and these are the various events that has happened after that. Okay, and this is one initiative that we have talked. I want to talk to you about this Pratipnya. We also called the ability of our children to grow something, because there are now students we have who are asking me the rice is coming in packets. Okay, and if you're going to tell them it's growing somewhere, they're not going to believe you. Okay, because nobody has an opportunity to really see how it grows. So for that, we have quite a bit of an interesting activity where they do the work, and then they make it, they see the plants growing up, and we cultivate and we sell them. That's a wonderful initiative that we have in terms of taking this together. And they also make a lot of activities, and then they do that. Okay, these are some of the monthly activities. We appreciate children for various activities, programs. That's a whole bit of chocolate. And these are the list of Olympiad winners. My regrets for the clarity up there. And then Spell Bee winners, all these things. Okay. And quite a lot of celebrations. I really don't have to tell. Every time we have everything right from the year, every month. We got every other celebrations, which is keep on moving up. Okay, and this is our mother's birthday celebrations, Christmas celebrations, Women's Pongal's Day celebration. For Pongal celebration, we had our own children coming up, the senior children coming up, making Pongal and then distributing to other children. That was a great experience, one of the wonderful experiences that we had. Okay, and with this, the team has really grown. Okay, this is the teachers who are making it happen. Please give a big round of applause for making it happen. Earlier, we used to have a separate session like this appreciation session for every teacher who would come. We'll appreciate them for that. But because of the time, we are chopping that and putting that on the back side. So probably we'll appreciate them in your absence. You can give another round of applause for them. Okay. So staff, yep. That's our sub-staff team. And that's our another sub-staff team. Okay. Now, just hold on here for a minute. Okay. This is about like whatever happened, what I talked about the past. Okay. Now, today, why are we here? Okay. Now, do you all know the theme that we are going to talk today? Anybody can tell me what's the theme that we are talking? The remembering the roots. Okay. So, what's that? What's that looks like? Our culture, our values, and then various other things that actually comes on our way. Now, we are here, okay, not just because to see some dance and then like have some music. It's not that. It's not here, we're just going to exhibit. I know my children are very good in dance, activities, and so many things, okay? But the most important thing is this is where an opportunity for me to showcase what's the challenges that we are going through and what is really expected out of all of us together as a team to make a better environment for the children. So what you're going to see today is an appeal to all the parent community. As simple as that. What you're going to see today, the whole day, right from the beginning, the scene, which you're going to start in another 2 or 3 minutes, till the end of the program, okay? That's really going to be a real appeal to all the parents in terms of how we have to make this bringing up the child together, okay? That's the real wonderful thing that we're going to do. Probably you will understand what when the program unfolds in front of you. This is a result of some of the challenges that we face in the class, some of the inputs that we get from the parents, so many things which actually happens in the class. That's what is important to us. So remembering roots, I think you will enjoy and you will remember your roots. That's what it is, okay? And probably you can give me a clue at the end of the show, what is this all about, okay? Now that's for today, and I'll leave it as a surprise because there's a whole lot of team gearing up to give that to you, okay? And you'll really enjoy that. The next one is all about, like, we had a wonderful block, thanks to your chairman, Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving us a wonderful space up there. But one more thing, that's our school library. But one more thing that we're going to add to our feathers is the new block which is coming in our site. Now this is going to be from pre-KG to I think there's a mom and me program, toddler program, and we also have up to primary. That's going to come in a separate block. We have applied for this, and we're going to start the construction. That's a new thing that is coming up, which is going to really take it up. Now, and definitely this one is going to take quite a bit of a time, resource, and everything. And I have another appeal to you parents. The appeal is, this is going to be tough on our way. Okay, sometimes you can see some very strong messages coming from me in terms of paying the fees on time and fines, threatening you with the fines and things like that. So that's because sometimes our collection is really pulling up. So and how are we going to make this? Okay, and this is a trust. We are not making any profit on it. So, and chairman is not taking even one single rupee. He's only giving and giving and giving money, but somehow has to grow. So here, it's an opportunity. We are trying to build a hallway in the school where we can actually script we can engrave the child's name if you're going to really make a small contribution to the block. So we're going to call this scheme as a buy a brick for your school. That's a scheme that we're going to launch. I know some of you will be thinking, something like that. That's okay, fine. If you can, if it is possible, please join us this initiative. It will definitely be, it will be a legacy for your child to take it, sir. Okay, so, and if you can't do that, probably you can collect it from your neighbors. That's also another option. Okay, so that's the thing that is coming up. And there's another thing which I really want to talk to you for another 1 minute, and I will probably finish off my speech. Now, there was a challenge which always happens with raising up a child. Do you think it's all an easy job, bringing up a child? How many of you say it's an easy job? Come on, raise your hands. I know there's not to be a single hand here. That's the reason I'm asking you to raise the hand. That's going to be a single hand. How many of you are going to say that it's very easy? It's not easy. It's the most difficult and tough job. It requires a lot of education. It requires a lot of support. There are people, okay, imagine all the people. I have a lot of TCS, Cognizant, and other people here. How frequently you update your knowledge? 2 years? 3 years? And then you keep on moving to the next platform? Okay, now look at this. You have software and hardware sitting in front of you and growing on its own, okay, and try to interact with everything, and then learns how about learning inside that. And how frequently you update your software? No. Seriously, no. We do not spend any time in terms of upgrading our skills as a father or a mother. That's one of the biggest challenges that we have. Okay, we try to probably use the same strategy of feeding the children. Okay, at a small age, we've been feeding the children. Probably even after 30 years. Yeah, after 30 years, we do that. I do know that age is a number, and mother's love is eternal, right? Do you all agree with me, parents? Mother's love is eternal, yes or no? Are you sure? I can't hear anything. Yes? Yeah. Father's love? That's also eternal, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay, good. So, age is a number, but the children keep on moving. They're progressing. They're going up. Probably they were very happy when you feed it 2 years and 3 years. And when they grow up, probably they'll say, no, no, no. And you probably have to run behind. And even if they come up after 30 years, 40 years, you still want to do that. That's because of the love. But the most important thing is you cannot use the same strategy that you're using or buying some gadget or giving something or giving a bribe to do certain things at different ages. We need education. We definitely need quite a lot of education in terms of, and how many of you are graduating in parental studies? Anybody? Any graduates here who has made a parental studies here? Nobody. So look at the plight of the children, my dear parents. We are trying to develop something and we are trying to grow with them. We are trying to do something and we are not updating our library. Okay, and we learn from something here and there and then try to apply that. And that's the difficulty they have with us. Please understand, they have to deal with idiots. Me, not you. As a parent, right? They don't know. We don't give the right inputs to them at the right time. We don't know how to call a child to do a homework when they're watching the TV. We don't know how to engage with them. We don't really know them how to make them study, or do anything which we want, how to communicate. The first most important thing as we grow up, especially in teen, I think all my parents in 6 up there, 12, will understand their communications are very short-lived, right? Do you want this? No. No. Yes. Come on, get up. No, finish. No. Come on, leave me alone. Finished. the conversation gets over, right? That's what, or probably you should using some force, or sometimes you steal, or sometimes you beg, oh ma, sabruma, please. Okay, fine. That's all it happens. Now, it is very important that we have to do this. Now, one of the simple thing which actually helped me is this book. This used to come to our library, and for more than a year now, I've been trying to read this. And some of the articles, and when I see that, it really helped me, and then it helped the school. So we thought that when this offer came, we thought that it's going to really be helpful. We initially thought we were going to get a copy of it and circulate it. I'm sure that's not going to really, because you all people have 3 or 4 gadgets on your hands, right? So definitely there's going to be an email option or an option where you can log in and learn all those knowledgeable people who are going to give that education. So you want to deal with a 3-year-old, you know a strategy. You want to deal with somebody who is in a teen, you have a strategy. Okay, you don't want to deal with an anxious situation or adolescence, so many things. You have the whole repository there. So that is going to be a really, really, really worthwhile. 5 minutes of that reading, that's going to make a better relationship with your, and that's we're going to call as an investment. And we're not going to charge anything for you, okay? That's free. That's real. And that's for your future. That's for a better relationship. And that's for a happy living. And that's for a better education. That's for a better future. Okay? So that's an initiative that we really thought, okay, and again, please don't delete this. It's an option where you can go to this login page, view, read, search options. Quite a bit of things are there. There are options where you can have, some of the archives are also there, where you can actually take it up and learn that. So parents, my humble request to you is we're going to start this initiative. Please use this and make a better relationship. We don't want the children to come with dull moods or some fight, nothing. They're going to be happy here, they're going to be happy there. So we together, okay, it's not a single hand business. I cannot make them great, or you cannot make them great. We together, we have to be together. Together, we're going to make a strong environment for them. We're going to make a wonderful environment, but they're going to rule the future. Shall we? Shall we? Are you all sleeping over there? No? And I'm not hearing anything. Shall we? Thank you, parents. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw were the milestones that we conquered in the year 2016 and 17 and our plan for the future. Time for some entertainment. Next on stage, we will have a dance performance by the students of class 10 and 12 for the song Happy.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
What's the topic of our school's annual day? How can you not know it? They've been telling us for the past month.
I know. I guess I just forgot.
Well, it's remembering our roots. Coincidental, isn't it? I remembered the topic, which is remembering our roots. Get it? Bad joke. Well, the topic is remembering our roots.
Remembering our roots. Is it something like planting more trees or something, saving the environment?
No, not roots as in the roots of trees, but the roots of our age-old values combined with today's advancements.
That sounds great, but what's the next dance all about? I mean, I heard there's gonna be a dance and I saw it. It was amazing, but I just didn't quite understand what it was all about.
Well, it's all about the students of Class 4 coming to show us a fusion of both traditional yet Western dances.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Ladies and gentlemen, let's please welcome Class 4 students on the stage with a huge round of applause, please.
Tuck it,